Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Rick Van Ness Show. Today I'm going to continue on with this whole Lance Stewart being possessed little saga that he's got going on. I'm sorry I didn't upload the past 2 days. I've been really busy on the weekends. I usually do a bunch of stuff, so by the time I get home, I'm really tired and I just go straight to bed and I don't have time to upload anything. I usually upload stuff either early in the morning or late at night. Usually around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because I get off of work really late, and when I get home I start shooting my videos. It is currently 4:01 a.m. on Monday morning, and I wanted to talk about Saturday's video and then Sunday's video. And before I say that, I want to say I told you so. For those of you who have been following my past few videos, I've been doing a video about Lance Stewart since he first started, and I try to prove to you guys that it's all fake. Some of you still skeptical about it. Some of you already figured out that it was fake. Some of you are still on the fence about it. Some of you are still like 100% on the side that it's real. I'm not the only one that's been doing these videos. There's a bunch of other videos, a bunch of YouTubers out there that exposed him and they figured out that it's fake. And they showed you how it's fake. I showed you guys how it's fake, and you guys still, some of you still skeptical about it. Some of you still don't believe me. But I'm trying to prove that to you. And I want to talk about Saturday's video first, and then I might do Sunday's video on this episode, or I might just upload it on tomorrow, depending on how long the first video goes. If it goes too long, then I'll shoot the other video tomorrow and I'll talk about Sunday's video, which is the one I told you about, that I told you so. But there isn't too much on this first video, so I might have time to talk about the second video for Sunday's video. Before I get started though, guys, I did get a few subscribers from you guys, which is pretty awesome. If you guys are new to my channel, please guys hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to hit that subscribe button right now. Whether you guys believe me or you guys don't believe me, just if you guys could do me a favor, just hit the subscribe button and it'll help me out a lot. And let's try to get this video to at least 100 likes, and or at least more likes than hate. More thumbs up than thumbs down, because on my first video I got more thumbs down than thumbs up because there was a bunch of people hating on the stuff that I was saying. With that being said, guys, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Let's try to get this channel rolling. Let's try to get it going. I promise you I'll get you the best content I can as possible. If you guys subscribe, I appreciate that very much. So here's your minute to do it. Go for it. You guys subscribed yet? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. You're so kind. Okay, and thank you guys for subscribing. Those of you who have subscribed, you guys are awesome. The ones that didn't subscribe, that sucks. You know, just subscribe, man. It's not that hard. Just, you know, click that button. I appreciate it very much, man. Anyways, I do want to give a quick shout out for somebody that wanted a shout out on my video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. King of Thanks, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for having my back, and thank you for hitting that thumbs up button. So here's your shout out, like I promised you. There it is. So I'm gonna get into today's video. Before I get into it, guys, like I said, there's a bunch of other YouTubers out there that have proven the same things I have, and there's a channel that I watch all the time. It's called Top 5 Central. If you guys haven't checked them out, go check them out. They're pretty cool. They did this whole thing about Lance too, that it was all fake, it was all cheap, and they do a lot more research than I did. And I want you guys to check it out real quick. It says top 5 YouTubers that got exposed. So Lance Stewart is in it, and it's talking about the whole Ouija board thing. I want you guys to check it out. It's just a little clip.
Lance Stewart. Now, up until a few weeks ago, Lance Stewart was just a normal daily vlogger. I mean, he was probably most famous for his old vines and pretending his finger out playing Fruit Ninja in real life. With that said, a few weeks ago he made a video playing around with a Ouija board in a cemetery, and the video ended up getting a crazy amount of views. Since then, his whole channel's been about ghosts and demons. Like, he even has a video that apparently shows him getting possessed. Now, obviously, a lot of people thought he was just doing it for the views, but there wasn't any way to prove it until he uploaded a video of himself getting dragged out of bed by the demon from the Ouija board video. I mean, the video is almost definitely fake, especially since it literally just copies the famous demon attack from Paranormal Activity. Not only that, but you can see the splitting in the video where the green screen hasn't lined up, because it looks like his water and lotion have been cut in half. Also, if all of that wasn't convincing enough, you can even see the string tied around his foot when he gets pulled out of bed, which just makes it look so dumb. With all that combined,
So there it is, guys. There's a whole, it's not only them that, you know, figured this whole thing out. It's a whole lot of YouTubers that know that this guy is completely fake. Well, this whole possessed thing is completely fake. That's fake. Maybe there's some stuff that moved around. Maybe the Ouija board did do some crazy stuff, but like I said, the whole pulling out of the bed thing, completely fake. The whole possessed thing, completely fake. The whole what did I say? The scratches, completely fake. Maybe some stuff fall off and stuff like that, but fake, guys, just fake. And now here's another channel that exposed them as well.
Daily vlogging to being a straight up ghost hunter, and after that creepy night at the cemetery, he gets dragged out of his bed by a demon.
I'm about to prop my camera up right now and see if anything does happen.
He literally stole it, scene for scene, shot for shot, from Paranormal Activity. So I know Sir Lancelot says it doesn't make sense, but I think that it really does make sense. Now, if you look at Lance's jerk-off lotion next to the bed, you can see it's cut in half. I mean,
excuse the language, guys.
it's really just a shitty green screen here. They didn't even bother to line it up well. But all of a sudden, when he's dragged out of the room, it pops right back into place. And when you get a little bit further, if you pause it right here, you can see a rope coming off the end of his foot. Or a little ghost jizz. I don't know. It's a toss-up. It could be ghost jizz.
I tweeted it.
So there you go. Anyways, let's get into the video and we'll start talking some more. So I'm just gonna do it in this little format because there's not much stuff that I have to like actually point at, physically point at. He's just talking about it and stuff like that. No paranormal stuff happened magically because he's talking about that he's not gonna do it anymore. Nothing's happening. What a surprise. Just like I told you guys was gonna happen. He's gonna use the scapegoat to stop doing all these things. Why? Because his fans are getting sick and tired of it. Period. If you watch his vlogs and you read his comments, you can see majority of the comments are stop doing this is nonsense, nobody believes you, it's all fake, stop doing this, go back to your regular vlogs and stuff like that and this and that. So he's starting to figure out that his fans are getting mad at him for doing this, so he has to find a scapegoat. And the scapegoat is that he's not going to do it because his fans are getting mad, or because he's not going to play with the Ouija board anymore. So all this whole demon possessed thing is not going to happen anymore, just like I told you, idiots. Well, sorry, for your dummies out there that didn't believe me, there it is. Because there's some people that, you know, they have some sense into them, and they're respectful in the comments and stuff like that. For those of you, you're not dummies, I just want you to know that it's completely fake, and hopefully now you realize that it's completely fake. For those of you who still with the name calling, still with all this nonsense, you guys are the dummies. You guys are a dummy group. And yeah, I don't know what, like, it has to hit you in the forehead or something, and then you'll probably realize it's fake. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But anyways, let's get back in the video.
How you guys doing today? So I'm really not in the greatest mood right now just because of what just happened. I was editing my video and I had no idea about this, but I got to a point in my video where I ended it and then I saw there was still a bunch of footage left. So I was like, oh, what is this from? So I went back, watched the footage, and apparently...
So this is what this guy's saying. He's saying that he didn't know there was extra footage. He, he didn't know there was extra footage, right? It just doesn't add up. He's saying that he never saw the extra footage of him being possessed. Now, if you guys watched his last video had Lizzie waking him up at the end to show him the video, right? I think he says in here that he never woke up. He was just tired. He just never woke up. Okay, well, that's understandable. He never woke up, right? So what did Lizzie do in the morning? Like, did she just got up and left, or what did she do? Why didn't she tell him, Lance, you were possessed last night? Because that's something somebody's gonna forget, right? Somebody's gonna forget. Oh, somebody was possessed, but I completely forgot about it. I mean, it slipped my mind, so I didn't tell you that you got possessed last night. Lizzie sleeps with Lance, right? So when she woke up, or when he woke up, why wouldn't she tell him, Lance, you were acting like you were possessed last night, and here's the footage of it. But no, he's claiming that he never saw the footage. He's filming this thing, and he's editing this thing, and he saw it like, oh, wait a minute, what is this extra footage I have? Bullcrap. All bullcrap, guys. It's like, first of all, he edits his own videos. So now if he edits his own videos, and the video that he was possessed was uploaded before this video was shot, wait a minute. Did he go back to the future, or I mean, did he go back to the past and then he went back to the future to tell us this, or how does it work? Because if he didn't know that there was footage of him being possessed, how did he put it on his video the day before? How was it on his video the day before? How does that make sense? Like, it doesn't make any sense. If he edits his own videos and he put the footage of him being possessed on his previous video, how did he not know that he was possessed the day before? See how it doesn't add up, guys? This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the type of stuff that it's just fake. Let's continue on.
Lizzie recorded me late last night when I was doing some really weird and freaky stuff. Like, I was legitimately banging my head against the wall, just acting outlandish, and I don't remember any of it. Like, absolutely zero of it. And I was almost like petrified watching myself do all that stuff as I was editing my video. And honestly, like, I'm really, really freaked out right now, and I don't know what to do. If you guys haven't seen yesterday's video, I pretty much became possessed. I don't really know if I should describe it that way, or if I would.
No, he doesn't know if he got possessed. He was claiming, he even put it on his title, I got possessed. He even put it on this title. He's saying that I can't believe I got possessed. But now he's claiming that he's not sure if he got possessed. Why? Because he doesn't want to lie to his viewers. Now he's understanding that if he lies to his viewers are not gonna like him. Now, here it is. Just like I told you guys, I don't understand why you guys still don't believe me. It's exactly what I told you guys. Anyways, let's go on with the video.
I was just like under something that made me feel a certain way, and I don't remember any of it. I have no idea, to be honest. I really don't know how to describe it. If you guys haven't seen that video, I am actually going to react to it right now. I guess that's the best way for me to describe it. I'm not going to put the whole video in there because it's like a 10-minute video. I'm just going to go to the parts that were like really, really weird, because a lot of it is just me sitting there like staring at something, and then some like weird stuff goes down. So I'm going to be reacting to those parts. So I'm currently on my computer. I have the video pulled up. I'm gonna be watching it now and go over like the weird stuff that happened in this video.
Because Lance is making really weird noises.
Here's another thing that I didn't mention on my other videos was that while he's getting possessed, the first thing that Lizzie thinks of is getting the camera. Like, if you see somebody getting possessed and somebody's in your house, I understand if they were by themselves. But if somebody was in your house and you see somebody getting possessed, wouldn't the first thing you do is go get help? Second thing is, why did Lizzie have the camera right next to her? Was she sleeping with the camera? Were they doing something and she happened to fall asleep with the camera right next to her, the camera her pillow or something? Because she's still in bed when she starts recording him, right? So it doesn't make any sense. Like, if say the camera was like on the counter or something, or on the dresser, and she got up to go get the camera, why wouldn't she start the camera right then and there instead of walking back to the bed, making it more dramatic? Okay, ready, set, action, and she starts recording. Then, see what I'm saying, guys? These things, it's just fake, guys. It's just fake.
And I look over, only to
And I'm just sitting there,
my
staring at
staring
something.
at the TV.
But like I wasn't even staring, I was blinking really hard. I'm just like looking weird. Oh.
Lance!
And then I just like freak out. Like I don't remember any of this. Like I'm trying to throw up.
It's not even being possessed, guys. Like I said, this is more of a being like crazy than it is being possessed.
That was a hard hit. My head doesn't. I don't feel anything. Like it doesn't feel like I have a bump or anything.
Well, why do you think you don't feel anything? Because you didn't hit your head hard enough. If you were possessed by a demon, trust me, that sucker would have threw you against the wall. Not just bing, bing, bing. He would have tossed you against the wall or smashed you against to the point where you bled. But since no damage was done, obviously you were doing it to yourself. And you're saying, why would I hurt myself? Well, first of all, you weren't hurting yourself, obviously, right? Because he just said it right now, I don't have any bumps or anything like that. So obviously he didn't hurt himself. He wasn't doing it hard enough to hurt himself.
On my head either. It looks like I'm mouthing something. I don't know.
What?
Now this is the fakest part. This is the fakest part of all. Like, who's gonna... Like, think about it, guys. Like, he's possessed and then out of his soul he goes, hi. Hi. Hey. Hi. And then he's responsive because he's talking to Lizzie. Like, he's talking to Lizzie. Like, Lizzie tells him, are you okay? And Lizzie says, well, let me show you.
This creeped me out. This creeped me out a lot when I watched this. I just go back, like, it's not even normal. I just look like I'm, hey, like,
Hello. Hi, dude.
this is so creepy.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Why would you ask a possessed person what are they doing? Hey, what are you doing? It just...
Nothing. Want to go back to sleep?
The way my responses are weird.
Yeah. Go back to sleep, okay?
Do you want to go to
Go
sleep?
back to sleep.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah. Sleep. It
I love
sounds like
you.
a good idea.
Stop! Now!
Oh, I'm like scratching the wall.
Another thing too, guys, that I was thinking about was that if your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whatever you sleep with, the person you sleep with was possessed, and like say, because he said that he didn't wake up, right? He didn't wake up. Like Lizzie tried waking him up, but he didn't wake up. What did Lizzie do afterwards? Like she just said, oh, okay, she put down the camera and then she rolled back to bed with somebody that was possessed that same night. That who does that? Like, it just doesn't seem logical, guys. It just doesn't seem what a normal person would do. It all seems scripted. It seems so fake. It's fake, guys. It's fake. Busted. If this was Mythbusters, the little sign would be busted.
I'm like scratching the wall. And then Lizzie like closes my door. And I think she comes back. And I'm just passed out. In like a matter of like 10 seconds. I think I do remember this part. Lizzie tried waking me up and wanted to show me something, but I just stayed sleeping.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
said
sleep. Stop, babe. I need you to do something for me.
I was confused as to why she was crying.
I need you to watch this video. I can't watch it anymore. No, I need you to watch it now. I was super confused as to why she was crying, but I just continued sleeping. I was like extremely, extremely tired. Cody is now up. He's editing his video. Did you?
So now here's some more acting with Cody and Lance talking to each other, blah blah blah, trying to pull it all off like it was real. Why? Because Cody also wants views, so they're gonna continue on with this nonsense.
See what happened last night?
I didn't see it, but I actually posted a tweet. It was a little after 3, and I heard some weird going on. Like, I thought you and Lizzie were getting into a fight because you guys were both screaming.
Apparently, I was possessed. I don't know like how else to describe it other than that word, because some weird shit happened. I have a video that Lizzie recorded of me like banging my head against the wall, like smacking her arm away.
Cody is trying so hard not to laugh. He's like, are you expecting to believe all this bull?
For me, and then apparently she like walks out of the bedroom, comes back in, and I'm passed out in like 10 seconds. And I was just staring at weird stuff.
That's really weird. Like, I literally just thought you guys were fighting, and I didn't want to get involved, so I just stayed into the bedroom because you were screaming like really, really loud. Like, really loud.
I'm gonna show.
No, he knows he was screaming and stuff like that. I was screaming really, really, really loud. He just admitted that, right? If you knew all this ghost stuff, he knows for a fact that all this stuff was happening to Lance and stuff like that, and Lizzie and stuff like that, and yeah, don't you think? Hey guys, so my footage for some reason didn't record from that point on. That's strange. I swear, guys, that the camera was still rolling. There was still an image on my camera because I have a G7X and the little flop out screen is on there, and I can see myself getting recorded. Even the little REC record little red letters on top were still on this whole time. For some reason, my camera didn't pick up the footage like while I was recording it. It's pretty strange. Like I said, strange things has been happening ever since I've been doing these Lance Stewart things. Hopefully his possessed demon things and, you know, coming this way, because I don't want any of that stuff. So this episode and probably the next episode might be the last one, because I really want to talk about Sunday's video, because it's some really important things I want to talk about. But I think these will probably be my last 2 videos on Lance Stewart, because some really strange things have been happening ever since I've been doing these things. I know you guys probably don't believe it, because I'm trying to convince you guys that what Lance Stewart is doing is fake. So you're like, wait a minute, aren't you trying to convince us that the Lance Stewart things is all fake? But now you're telling us that you're getting possessed. No. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that the whole getting pulled off of bed, the scratches in the back, the being possessed thing, completely fake, completely fake. Like I told you guys from the very beginning, there's a lot of stuff out there that's unexplainable. Stuff moves around all the time, lights flicker on and off every time, and a bunch of, you know, phenomena that we can't explain. As human beings, we can't explain it. And yeah, some stuff has been happening here lately. Like, stuff's been moving around, weird noises, weird bangings and stuff like that. It's creepy. Luckily, I believe in God, and luckily I believe in Christ, and I believe that the Holy Spirit is in this house. But I still believe that this stuff happens without any explanation. Anyways, I'm not trying to scare you guys or anything. Not trying to scare myself either. But there is some crazy stuff going on. And plus, guys, I wanted to show you a footage of when I was editing this whole film. It's weird because I took Lance's video, right, and I was shooting it like you guys saw. I was showing you the clips of his video, and then I was editing it with a little picture here of myself, you know, narrating the whole thing. And while I was, you know, going through it, I was editing. There's a little piece of Lance Stewart's film or a little video that got blurred off, like by itself, like literally, guys. Like I'll show you what I mean, but let me explain it first. It's like I don't know what happened, but for some reason a part of the video got blurred off. Like you could tell, like it's weird because I thought this was part of the whole video that Lance Stewart did. Like I was like, because you could see like a little blur. You know how people blur like butts and breasts and so on and so forth, like nudity, and they probably blur people's faces that don't want to get shown. That's what I thought was happening. Like I thought that was part of the video, and I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, I don't remember seeing this. And out of nowhere, the whole video goes blurred. I kid you not, guys. The whole video goes completely blurred. Like you could hear them talking in the background, and the whole video is like blurred. Like the whole video, like it was like inside like a sauna or something, you know. And that kind of creeped me out too. It's pretty weird that that's been happening, you know. Like I said, some weird stuff has been happening, guys, and it's starting to trip me out. So I think these two videos, this one and the next one, will be the last videos I do on Lance Stewart, because I really don't want any bad spirits here or mojo here. So yeah, I think the last two, I think I've said enough to prove to you guys that the pulling of the leg, the being possessed, and the scratches in the back is completely fake. The other stuff, I'm starting to believe it, guys. I'm sorry. I know I try to prove you guys wrong. I try to prove Lance Stewart wrong, but I'm starting to believe it. Like weird stuff has been happening. And let me show you guys the clip of the video, and then I'll end the video from there.
Over here, and for some reason his shirt's off the second he gets in.
There's girls at the pool, bro.
Oh, you want to go down there?
Yeah, me and Chris, let's do it. He's like a little chihuahua.
You're like little Theo humping his bear. Yo, look at this. Now we don't have to use your speaker anymore because yours is always dying like midway through workout.
This thing looks like a torpedo, bro.
It does. It's massive.
It's freaking huge.
Like this is my hand.
Yeah, it looks like my
Nah, maybe if it was like 20 times smaller.
It looks like the wood in my fireplace.
Yeah, that's a little better analogy. We got a bunch of food in the making. Girls made up some burgers, hot dogs. We got mac and cheese, and we also.
So yeah, guys, there you go. That creeped me out a little bit. Maybe I'm playing too much into this, like we're to the point where my brain's starting to believe it, just because I've been watching it a lot lately, and I've been thinking about it a lot lately. So maybe it's just me and my imagination, but yeah, I've been noticing a whole lot of things happening lately. Hopefully I didn't bring any bad mojo to my house, or I didn't invite any bad spirits. Luckily I do go to church, I do believe in God, do believe in Christ and the Holy Spirit and all that good stuff, and so hopefully nothing bad happens here. But yeah, it's, I know you guys probably like, yeah right guy, come on, for real. I would have said the same thing, honestly, if I wasn't living through it. But yeah, pretty crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap up my video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. For those of you guys that are new to my channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I can't even talk. So yeah, if you guys do, you guys will see me on the next one. Peace.